Welcome to Global Fintech Fest 2025. Beyond technology, Mastercard at GFF 2025 was about people, how consumers and merchants adopt innovation.
Hi, we're at the Global Fintech Fest 2025. I'm in conversation with Lavani Agarwal. She's the Vice President, Head of Marketing and Communications for Mastercard South Asia. So Lavani, first question. Now, Mastercard's famous priceless campaign, that became the stuff of legend, of viral memes, of conversation.
Yeah.
How do you translate this ethos of this campaign into terms that consumers can actually relate to?
Thank you for having me and for meeting with us. And welcome to our booth at the Global Fintech Fest. Priceless, as you said, is really our ethos and the philosophy with which we connect fans with their passion points. So be it films or sports or just about anything, could even be something as simple as my preferred cuisine. What we try to do is bridge the gap and open that access of something which is truly unique. Money can't buy experiences, and bring them closer to the people. So what this means for us in India then is making the brand personally meaningful and culturally really relevant for everyone. Most recently, we've just done a partnership with Eva Live, and we're bringing in concerts with global icons like A.R. Rahman, Enrique Iglesias, DJ Tiesto. And this will give some unique opportunities for fans to actually connect with musical maestros and enjoy some precious moments and create memories.
So you're in the business of money, and yet you're focusing on things money can't buy. That's a fascinating dichotomy.
Isn't that something that is the role of the brand, right? To just transcend the whole point of the business and take it to a level where our users and fans can really connect with the brand and the promise.
So Lavani, let's talk about the market right now. In a market where trust and familiarity drive usage, how does your brand strategy go from awareness to advocacy, and how do you transcend this?
It is really important to build advocacy among our current users. Cards are still an aspirational product in India, credit cards especially. And so it's really important to build trust and advocacy among existing cardholders. But at the same time, we're trying to unlock more, the next 100 million users that are already digitally transacting, and we want to bring them into the fold of our business, which then means that we have an awareness job to do. So it's a two-pronged approach. We're trying to balance experiences, help us build advocacy and what I like to call irrational love for the brand, whereas awareness initiatives help tell the user about the benefits of using a Mastercard. And security is really the underlying, everything we do sits on the underlying foundation of safety and security. And so that is a very core product proposition for us.
Lavani, I want to talk to you about this cliche that India changes every 100 kilometers, it's a brand new country, a brand new city. How do you create a message that will resonate with even a state, let alone a whole country?
How many languages do you speak?
Let's say English, Hindi, Tamil, Kannada, and a smattering of Marathis.
Firstly, that's amazing. 5 languages, very impressive. The good news is that if you were to see any of our communication, you would have it in all of the languages you mentioned. I think language acts as a really important tool for us to be seen as a local player. We localize, but we don't just translate. We actually transcreate.
You can't just translate, right? You have to create.
Never. We always create in local languages. We ensure that the vernacular relevance is very high, and then that straddles in the way we build our messaging. The choice of influencers, the media choices we make. We don't think of India as one size fits all. As you rightly said, not a cliche actually. It is solving for a wide variety of people with language, cultural nuances, different strata of society. It's something we have to be really mindful of.
Now, payments have to have 3 components to it. They have to be intuitive, they have to be secure, and they have to be empowering, that is easy to use. Sounds like a pretty difficult, not even just a dilemma, a trilemma to navigate. So how do you do this at Mastercard?
For a long time, it's been cash and then using cards. But it is not the only form of payment actually, right? We're much more than just cards. As a business, we serve the entire ecosystem. And so yes, it's a trilemma for sure. But we need to just keep evolving with the user, innovate on the form factors, allow for various forms. And so we just made an announcement earlier today that you can tap your phone and make a payment with PhonePe. Using your Mastercard.
Whole tap and go
That's
ecosystem.
the whole tap and go ecosystem, and it's going to be hitting the market very soon. That's the innovation. We want to make it as seamless as possible, as intuitive as possible, without compromising on security. It is going to be always safe and secure.
So, Lavani, I'm told that there are over 3 lakh visitors. It's insane for a fintech festival to have this many people. But this is just a microcosm of India. You know, there's a marketing cliche that says only 3 things sell in India. Cricket, Bollywood, and elections. I'm sure elections you don't touch, but cricket and Bollywood you're involved in. How do you choose a brand ambassador when it comes to these 2 domains?
At Mastercard, our philosophy has been to select someone that is really a thought partner and allows the brand to take our message deeply to various segments of society. Most recently, we had MS Dhoni. What Dhoni brought to the brand also was this ability to just add trust and a lot of salience to the brand, right? So when we did, our program was called Payments Ka Power Play. When we did that with him, it helped us take the message not just to the user, but the entire ecosystem of issuers, merchants, the government, press. Recently, we've also secured global official naming rights to the McLaren team in Formula One. So what that does is gives us this huge global stage. These types of ambassadors, they allow us to just carry our story, carry the trust and credibility that we want to land in the market, but they do it in the most consumer-friendly way.
So, Lavani, let's move from the domain of national and international celebrities to a more local form of celebrity called the influencer. Influencers have become incredibly popular in the last few years. How do you at Mastercard navigate the world of influencers?
Oh, they're such a huge part of our marketing strategy. I think not a day goes by when you or I are not influenced by someone we follow. What influencers allow us to do is they take our message in the most hyper-localized manner, in the language they speak, with the cultural sensitivity that they have across the country, and they help us build everyday relevance and multiple use cases with the people. Today, if we're not working with influencers, we don't have a marketing strategy, I would say that. In our world, the meaning of influencers is much wider. These are lifestyle influencers. We're talking a little bit about where can you go to eat and what are the new priceless experience to go for. And hey, I had my Mastercard and I got access to a concert which was exclusive to cardholders only. Okay. And that is actually our leverage. We don't err on the other side as much, and we fully support the RBI's vision of responsible regulation in such matters.
Okay, Lavani, final question for you. AI and MarTech.
Yeah.
Do you think 5 years from now, the 2 of us will have the jobs that we have, or will we be replaced?
I sure hope so, but it's keeping us on our toes, isn't it? It's allowing us to think, be more efficient, time efficient, money efficient. My teams are always working around the clock, thinking about innovation. I think this is where I see the consumers taking a leap as well. They're really trying. The advent of Gen AI has made them so much more knowledgeable about everything. It is really our job to stay ahead of the curve. I sure hope we both have jobs and we're in conversation, but at the end of the day, I think the next 5 years are going to test us a little bit on our resilience in a good way. In a good way, on resilience, ability to adapt. How can we use this technology to better serve our consumers and customers? That is really the job, and I hope we can do it well.
All right, Lavani Agarwal of Mastercard, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching.
From innovation to inclusion, Mastercard reaffirmed its role as a leader in shaping the future of payments at GFF 2025.